Hi, I'm just having a quick talk today about some of the guitars that have recently come in that are going to be for sale. We've got lots of others as well, but these are just four that are quite recent arrivals that I wanted to just show you. I will do and have done some individual demos of these anyway, so you can hear how they actually sound plugged in on those. I'll maybe put some links in the description. Anyway, firstly, we've got this Aria. This is a Japanese Aria, Aria Pro 2 Viper series. This is really unusual. I don't think I've ever seen another one of these. I mean, if you look online, you can find them, but it's not a guitar I've ever actually seen in the flesh. But this is a really good guitar. It's very, very similar to it. I've got a PRS, an early 90s PRS CE24, and to look at, it's not that similar, and that's a two humbucker guitar, but the actual feel of this guitar is really similar to that. It's got a very solid feel to it. It's a really slim neck, but the neck is identical to that PRS I've got. It's the most similar feeling guitar I've ever sort of found to that one. That's got a very distinctive neck on that guitar. This is exactly like it. So if you're familiar with one of those PRSs, then you'll know what this neck's like. And the kind of sound of the guitar is similar. It sort of does stratty kind of sounds, but also rock sounds. Anyway, really good guitar. It's got I think it's got Goto machine heads, Japanese, so it's just brilliant quality. Not too heavy, but it's not really light, but it's kind of medium to light weight. But everything feels like quality on this, even like the tremolo arm and the switch. Just a really good guitar. Obviously second hand, there's a few marks on it and that, but it's in pretty good nick. Okay, so that's that one. But this one, on paper, kind of similar guitar really, like a Super Strat humbucker, two single coils. This is a Yamaha Pacifica. It's a 112 VM model. So I don't think it's like the basic model. I think it's the next thing up. I think these are around the £300 mark new, I think. This is second hand, but this really hasn't been played. So I managed to get hold of this one as a trade-in, and it's one that someone's bought to learn on and just literally hasn't played. So this is like a new guitar really. It's in new condition. I have restrung it, even though it was in such good nick. It still had strings, the original strings on it, and it had been sitting in a case for probably a couple of years. So I've restrung it and set it up and that. But yeah, if someone's looking for a new guitar, this sort of style, then this would be a good one, because it's basically like new, but it's actually second hand, so it'll be second hand price. If you're interested in any of these, then please message me or put in the comments or something, and I can get in touch with you. Okay, so that's the Yamaha. Good sounding guitar actually. I mean, Yamahas are brilliant. The quality of Yamahas is just consistent, and they're not like the most popular make, but I mean, they're pretty popular, but they haven't got the same reputation that sort of the main companies like Fender and PRS and Gibson have, but they are, everything they make is a certain standard. So yeah, good guitar, good guitar for someone that already plays and wants something as an upgrade from their first guitar. That's a good second guitar really. Okay, go down here. I did another video a while ago about this one. I've just got this back. This used to belong to me. You can see me going on and on about Godan guitars on other videos. They're probably my favourite make of guitar if I had to pick one. I just think they're brilliant. Another kind of Super Strat type. This does the Strat sound incredibly well, this one. A bit like the Aria, feels very solid. The neck isn't like the Aria. The neck is much more sort of standard, similar to that Yamaha I just showed you. It's not too distinctive, the neck on this. It's quite nice, quite comfortable. But the Aria, as I said, was just like my PRS. But this one isn't. This is more of a standard kind of slightly hefty kind of Strat type neck. It's nice, very comfortable to play. But yeah, great quality guitars. You don't see these particular ones come up for sale that often. You do sometimes, but they're, yeah, brilliant. They're Canadian make. These ones were, the parts were made in Canada and then they were assembled in America. That's just what they go down and did with these. Okay, so that's that one. And the last one, a little bit different to the others. This is the most recent one that's just come in. It's a vintage. I think the model number is, it's obviously a Les Paul type. I think it's a V100 BB. I think BB stands for something black. I can't remember what it was now, but there's a word, like a place name or something, and black. It's got the gold hardware, Wilkinson pickups. I think vintage has something to do with Trevor Wilkinson, so it might be his company. So they often have Wilkinson parts. The machine heads, I think, can't quite see in this light, but I think they're probably Wilkinson's own, but they're like Clouson style. I mean, they look nice, they work well. Yeah, good sounding guitar actually. One of the better Les Paul copies that you can get. It's got the set neck and everything. If anyone's sort of looking at Epiphones, apart from the most expensive Epiphones, then I'd seriously consider one of these, because you probably get one for a bit less money. The quality is there. So yeah, can't really fault this. It sounds like a Les Paul, feels like a Les Paul. It's quite weighty. It's not annoyingly heavy or anything, but I mean, it's definitely the heaviest of these guitars I'm showing you today. But plays really well. It's been set up, restrung. I think I put 10s on this one. And yeah, there'll be some demos of this one as well. There's demos I recorded, I actually did before I restrung it, so it probably doesn't quite sound its best, but it'll give you the idea. Yeah, great guitars for the money. So that's a few of the ones that have come in recently. So if you're interested, especially if you're local, then and you're able to sort of come and have a look, then let me know and we can arrange something. Okay, thanks.